He, who must not be named, the man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person, it's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. On the Monday before Christmas, on a dreary, overcast Monday, leading into a Christmas season this year that's going to be a little chilly here in Florida for us. We now are joined on the phone by Dr. Carole Lieberman, the terrorist therapist. She is a board-certified psychiatrist with a master's in public health, and she's here to talk about us 5 reasons why Santa Claus may need therapy. Dr. Carole, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I can think there's probably a lot more than 5 reasons why Santa needs therapy. One would be his eating disorder with all the cookies and milk he gets everywhere he goes.
Yes, exactly. Sansa is at high risk for COVID, and because he's overweight, as you were saying, he's older, and he flies all over the world and goes down strangers' chimneys and kisses a lot of mommies.
Yeah.
So some kids are worried about him. You know, is he going to make it? Is he going to get sick with COVID and all of that? And yes, so since we're all kind of affected psychologically by the pandemic, he is asking, he has wanted to go on my couch and ask about some of the things that he's been worrying about for himself. And one of the things, as you mentioned, is whether he has an eating disorder because even before the pandemic or before Christmas and before he goes down and gets all the cookies, he, has been doing a lot of eating comfort food.
Well,
so, yeah.
You know, when you're watching the story of Kris Kringle, the story of Santa Claus, every year he slims down, but then about 2 months to go before Christmas, Miss Claus tries to start fattening him up so he can fit in his jolly red suit. So maybe he does have the way he eats. Maybe he does have an emotional eating issue.
Well, also talking about Mrs. Claus, he is wondering, he's very embarrassed. You know, he has red cheeks. That's because he's blushing all the time because he's afraid that he has a reputation as being a player because he's going down all these chimneys and kissing all these mommies. And so he feels guilty and worried about whether Mrs. Claus is going to divorce him. So I suggested couples counseling for them.
Let me ask you this. Now, Santa, as the story goes, he sees you when you're sleeping and knows when you're awake. That in 2020, that could be kind of a stalker issue. Does Santa have boundary issues?
Yes, you do have to wonder, if he's peeping in the windows, to watch the kids. Yes, you could. That could have all kinds of implications. But I don't know if you saw the news yet this morning or know about this, but when I woke up, I saw something in the news that was very concerning. Did you see about the headline is Fauci tells kids Santa Claus got COVID-19 vaccine. Did you see that?
I did see that.
I mean, that is very disturbing. That was, as a psychiatrist, that was very disturbing to me because, first of all, he sets himself up as Santa's savior by he said he went to the North Pole and gave him a vaccine, and so now Santa is good to go. But this is product placement at its most brazen worst. I mean, in other words, it's promoting that Santa's okay because he got the vaccine. There could be all kinds of things. First of all, you shouldn't interrupt. I mean, what I was saying about Santa asking for therapy and stuff, we know is all in fun, but you shouldn't really interrupt kids' fantasies or how they see Santa, as far as like making it too real with a vaccine.
Right.
And what if people start getting, I mean, there are already people who started having side effects. So now kids are going to worry, is Santa going to have side effects? And is he going to be able to come and deliver the presents?
I thought that was taking a little too real. Too soon.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get back to what we know about Santa. Now, he's there's a naughty or nice list. I don't know about the nice list. I'm 54 and don't believe I've ever been on the nice list, but I try. I try every year. But, does that mean Santa's a little judgy Judgerson with his naughty and nice list?
Yes, he keeps going over in his mind. He's overthinking it, and he keeps thinking, "Who's to say who's bad or good? Am I really the one? How can I judge whether this kid has been bad or good? And if they're trying, like you try, that's something. Even if kids make mistakes, if they keep trying, that's something good. So they deserve a present, right?"
We're talking with Dr. Carole. We're talking about 5 reasons why Santa needs therapy. The guy only works one 24-hour period a year. I mean, is he just a lazy couch potato that plays video games? Does he not have any motivation? I mean, he works one day a year for 24 hours. Come on. I work a lot more than that.
Yes, he lets his elves do the heavy lifting. And, you have to wonder, is he spending all that time, all the other days, reading children's letters, or is he binging on classic Christmas movies?
Last thing that I know about Santa is when you go back and you see, first off, the guy has his shelf life is amazing. So 200 years ago, Santa wore a red coat and red pants with black patent leather boots and had a big white beard and, sack over his shoulder. Fast forward to 2020, Santa wears a big red suit, big red jacket, red pants, black patent leather shoes, big white beard. Is it time for Santa to get a makeover, or is he just not a risk taker?
Well, yes, he may not be a risk taker. He's stuck in a fashion rut. And also, he doesn't want to change a good thing. This is the outfit his fans seem to like, so he's going to stick with it.
Now, of course, we
would all kind of be wondering if he showed up one year in purple.
we definitely would. And, now all of this is in great fun, getting ready for the Christmas season and a visit from Santa. But it talks about some real issues, Doctor, that sometimes this is the best way to approach them.
Well, you mean actually in my, I created an anagram to help people, adults and kids, do what they need to do to protect themselves, to keep themselves healthy, which is a lot more important message than, whether or not he should get a vaccine. So let me share that with you. I call it Heal Myself. That's the anagram. And each of the letters in Heal Myself stands for something that people need to do every day. H is for healthy, nutritious food. E is for exercise, walks in the sun or dancing in your living room or any other kind of exercise you like. A is for aromatherapy. That could be candles or flowers that you put around your home. L is for laughter, 1 hour a day. So that, that's why we're doing this today about Santa being on my couch, that laughing is very important. Then myself, M is for meditation or calming music. Y is for your choice of vitamins and supplements. S is for sleep. You need to try to get 8 hours a night. E is for engage with friends and family to support each other. L is for limit your daily intake of gloom and doom. And F is follow your passion. So if everybody practiced this, it'd be great as a family to do this first thing every day or at some point every day. You did each of these things. That is what would increase your immune system, make your immune system stronger. And people would be able to be less afraid. I mean, I'm not saying they shouldn't or should take certain precautions, but this is the bottom line. This is the basic things that you need to do to keep yourself healthy.
Yeah, I operate. Jimmy Valvano said, love, laugh, and cry in one time in a day, and that's a full day. Here's another Heal Myself that would help, an anagram that helps as well. Now, if I want to go find out more about how to heal myself, and I want to delve in farther into thoughts from Dr. Carole, where can I go to find more?
Well, you can go to my websites. My basic one is drcarole.com, which is drcarole.com. And then I do 2 podcasts. One is Dr. Carole's Couch on voiceamerica.com, and the other is the Terrorist Therapist Show on renegadetalkradio.com.
Dr. Carole, thanks so much for joining us, and thanks for giving us a little insight into the things that stress Santa out. Maybe we'll Maybe we'll not leave so many cookies and make sure Mama's not standing under the mistletoe this year when he comes down the chimney.
Dietetic cookies. Sugar-free cookies.
And Mom, get out from underneath the mistletoe. Dr. Carole, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Thank you. That's pretty good there, Dr. Carole, with a countdown to Christmas, 5 reasons why Santa Claus needs therapy. Yeah, it has nothing to do with flying around the world at warp speed, having to take care of, elves that can talk and reindeer that can talk, and, having to get small, go down the chimney, put presents in, back up, out the chimney. He doesn't live a stressful life. Santa's good. Coming up next, we got more right here on Ocala Talks, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
I ask you, what is the world coming to? Dog eat dog. Well, I'm Jason White, and I'm with J-Dog Junk Removal and Hauling, a veteran-owned company. On Monday, January 4th at 8:35 a.m., I'll be in the studio of WOCA, where I hope to inform and help you with information on me and what my team does.